Welcome to Connects with Guitars. I'm Ben, and you possibly are as well. If you're new, please subscribe. If you're turning, welcome back. You know what you're in for. We got live. Well, you can tell. Well, it says live right here for me, and I don't know. Price says live somewhere down here for you. So Q&A. You got questions. I got the answers. Although I realized I was talking to a fella today, and I realized after doing the show for 7 years, there's not a lot of questions left. I got a lot more answers than I did 7 years, but there's no questions left really. So, but if you have one, please ask away. And what else? Oh, I'll play some music. There's that, and we'll celebrate the end of June because tomorrow's Canada Day, which means I gotta work on a holiday. I got a lot of work to do. I'm working on the holiday, including I need to upload a members Patreon video that I've yet to shoot, let alone conceptivize yet. Charles, I'm just saying. He's always big on projecting out. He does not book guests the night before his morning shows. He doesn't do that at all. Yeah. Well, you want to sit in the green room, buddy. That's how that works. He's like, and I'm gone. He's sitting in the green room. Yeah. He said last week, I won't be here next week, but that's actually next week. Let's not get started with the Nugent boys and calendars lately. I'm just saying. Well, roll call. There's an idea. Well, we got the peace pipe on the go here. This fellow forgot to pregame. Hit 2 chords on the guitar, so I guess I'm warmed up. First in the chat, we got Earl. What are you drinking tonight? I've got Warritos Mandarin over ice. That's right. And then we got the one and only on the vacation of a lifetime, Michael Kraus. What, 9:30 p.m. start? It's because he's in Newfoundland, Charles. Fucking extra half hour, just to be different. Oh, then we got you. Hey, look at that. And then we got Paul. And then we got Mark Taft. That was Paul McNary, for those who don't know. Although, do we have another Paul that's a regular in the chat ever, Charles? I don't think we do. So, Paul. He's going to be like Cher. He just goes by Paul. And we know who he is. There's Jim. That's JP Page 2. Congrats on your retirement, buddy. He retired on Friday. He's like, I'm done with it. Except, I thought the song said get a haircut and get a real job. He got a haircut and then left his job. I don't know. But we like him anyway. Oh, more on that later, I guess. I don't know. Mark Spurgeon saying hey to everybody. What's up, Mark? Terry's 3Gs. He's getting new internet. He says, hope it goes smooth tomorrow. Well, considering it's a national holiday and heat wave, I don't think those techs are going to be working too hard. I'm just saying. I hope it goes smooth. Not holding my breath. Who else we got here? Randy Crooks is here. And then we got Unfucking Believable. And then we got Matt. That's from McCullum Music. Matt with 1 T. Folks, 1 T. Hip Metalworks is here. I was texted with Hip this morning. Pete Thorne went live at a ridiculous time of day. For Pete Thorne, really, in the grand scheme of things. He usually does coffee time with Pete, which is coffee for him, but it's 3 in the afternoon for me. So I'm like, really, dude? Coffee at noon? Like, not that it's so late in the day, but that's he's morning coffee with Pete Thorne. At noon, you sleep until noon, is what you're saying. Okay, rock star. But he went live, I don't know, I'm going to say it was like 10:30 this morning, my time. So it was wake and bake with Hip Metalworks, I know that. Trev was packing the work truck headed for the ferry. So I caught him. He popped in to say hi. So yeah, it was like 7:30 in the morning for Hip on a day off of a long weekend, and he was still awake. I'm just saying. There's Greasy Monkey Guitars, along with Patrick Trakes. T, not a K. It's not like a 3-wheeler. Although I bet you Patrick's been ridden a couple times on occasion, Charles. I'm just saying, the boy, gets lucky every once in a while. Charles is just all the face palming and redness. There's BC Rich. I got a song dedicated for you. Because I didn't see the response last week, so you gotta get in this week. Who else we got here? Wayne McConnell, the Kelowna Cowboy. Although it's a C, that's a K and a C. It doesn't matter. It sounds cool. The Kelowna Cowboy. Rough Riders. thing, Charles, when every once in a while, as a Canadian, you have to yell Rough Riders every once in a while. It's like a nervous tick. There's Guitar Man 45. Arf is here as well. He's moving tomorrow. Oh, yay. Oof. Windsor in July. Oof, warm. Joe Alba's here. Steve Razor. Jeez. Roser. I reversed the O and the E. Steve Roger. Steve Roger. Yeah, no, Steve. It's Steve. Steve, what's up? We said hey to Arf. There's Glenn Michael Thompson, and I only know it's Glenn Michael Thompson because Charles told me yesterday. That's why I tune into Charles. I always learn something when I tune into Charles. Maybe, well, although he put Glenn there. He didn't last name in the chat, but it's Glenn Michael Thompson. Art and music. Nice. Better than arts and crafts, because we know what crafts are. Just shitty art. Everyone's saying, hey, there's Munch Michelli. There's John Shane. John, we started late because I insisted on tuning up because I knew you'd be here. Charles said, fuck it and go live. And I said, no. There's Keith H. He's here. There's Trev. Can't tag. Got a family hootenanny. Wow, look out. Well wishes to the fam. Say hey to the fam for me, Trev. If you're still here, you're probably not here. He's already gone back. That's okay. He's that guy. There's some Dave, dude. What's up, Dave? Marcel Leblanc. I have questions for Marcel. Well, actually, I have one question. This is neither the time nor the place. It's a Water Buffalo question, Charles, because that's nothing to do with guitars, but it's everything to do with Montreal, and he's my main man in Montreal. So, Montreal main man. There we go. There's a new nickname, Charles. Just carve that in granite. Montreal main man. Main Molsit? No, no, it's going to sound dumb. There's Seth Lee from Presley, California Customs. Seth Lee Presley. That's not his name. Is now. Martian Murray. He's neither Martian nor Murray, but he's pretty freaking awesome. Just saying. Then there's Michael B., my favorite masshole in the whole wide world. Mike Cross says, really? Yes! How many times have you been on channel, Michael Krause? How many times has Michael B. been on? Exactly. Eddie Van Haskell. Fine connoisseur of music and Canadiana everywhere. I'm just saying. So there we go. So, yeah. I have yet to see a question. So, I don't have to give any answers. I do need to play a riff for BC. Right, remember to lean back a bit, Coombs, so people can see the fucking guitar this week rather than last week. Alright, we'll just play like this, Charles. Yeah, that's great. Great for lessons, and so rude. Although, that view that you posted, Mike, that fucking view. Oh, listen to that nice dirty pot. Everybody Hurts by REM, Charles, because he's dark that way. He's had a rough week, so let's just go over the edge with pictures of Michael Stipe hugging himself while crying. So hold on. Is that Papa Blue? Myself, yeah. Oh, Green Day. I was thinking the Eric Carmen one. Probably just as depressing. Why are we not brighter? That's awfully dark. nice guitar today. Shot some demos for you. Fine acousticals. Two ends of the spectrum. A $200 guitar, and I want to say it was under 4, but I think it was under 5. A Martin HD 28 V18. Even had a bit of a... Oh, the V18, the V-neck. That's what it was, because it had a bit of a V-neck to it. And I'm like, hallelujah. What's up, Mayhem? Check that. Hey, Johnny! These are the quantum pickups. Reminds me, I got a story. I'm waiting until I turn around before I tell the story. Come on! I knew I should have mounted this like under the desk so I don't have to turn around. Oh, you're really off. There you go. There's not that... They don't use that much chorus in. Fellows down at the local chapter of the Long McQuaid shooting on some demos for you fine folks today. Watch the demos, please. Comment and like even. Sup, way up, dude? So I'm in the acoustical room and fella walks up and he says, so you like the Yamaha ARE LL6 whatever it was? Are there different quantum pickups? I don't think so, Marcel. I think they're all maybe different outputs a bit, but as far as I know, they're all the same. They're ceramic pickups. Easy munch. So fellas say, you like that Yamaha L6 thing, right? And I was like, yeah, I thought that's a rather direct statement, Charles. That's not a question, more like you like it. And I was like, well, I do. A little creepy, but yeah, he's like, how does it compare to this one? Well, that's I already knew. I said, well, yeah, this is pretty good. And he says, I'm trading in my Mexican Stratocaster because I don't play it enough, and I'm going to snag on an acoustic here. And I was like, oh, okay. He goes, and I watched your demo. I went, okay, that's... I forgot to ask, did you subscribe? But I forgot. I'm waiting to see a random name in the chat. I go, I did, and that's him. Well, actually, that's her. That's my sister that just arrived in the chat. So, yeah. Now, that was interesting. And nice thing was the manager heard it, Charles. The manager heard it. So I was saying, see? Moving product. He's like, I know. Nice, Marcel. See, that's much brighter. That doesn't sound... I don't know why that... That doesn't sound good at all. I've been setting up guitars on the weekend, and clearly this is one that needs one. Oh, do we do a live setup this evening? I felt good. Everything's is the what's the action we're looking at with minimal daylight? Ooh. Oh, about 2.5 64ths. That's fine. Oh, thanks, sis. Yeah, that's nice. Enjoying the new barbecue? Barbecue. Yep. 264ths. I wonder what the neck relief's on it. Just curious at this point. I'm gonna say minimal. What's up, Dan Gorman? First we put that on. Oh, I closed it up already. Then we get the Mr. McFeely gauges. What do we got? 13. 5,000. I don't even think it's gonna be 5,000, folks. Had burgers, smelled like Grandpa's. Nice. Judging by the slapping sound I hear when I remove the feeling gauge, I'm gonna say, well, you know what? Considering when I tap on it, it doesn't make any noise. I'm gonna say we may have a back bow situation. So, all right, now we'll do this. Unfortunately, because this Ibanez, it's got the old trap door, you can just move on. And then we get a flashlight to see what size. Probably 4 mil, but the one time I don't look is when I jam a wrong size down. Yeah. I know I got to retune afterwards. What do we got here? 4. Talk amongst yourselves. Let's see here. We'll just pull the D string out if we can. Come on. You can do it. Maybe I can't. Come on. Nope. Alright, fine. We'll just reach in and just wail on it. By the way, Charles, the Gretsch Junior Jet has a 2-way truss rod. How do I know? Because there was no neck relief in it. And there was no... And I'm like, uh-oh, we're in neutral territory and there's no neck relief. So, yeah, we had to put her into reverse mode. Come on. Really? I'll just loosen off that D string. You'll pop right out, won't you? Come on, you can do it. Come on. Keep talking amongst yourselves. D. I was pulling on the D, not the G. Yeah, there, just read into that. That sounds even better. Yeah, I know. Come on. I'm going to say about there. No. Yeah. Quarter turn? No. Third of a turn? Possibly 40% of a turn? Oh, now the strings are... Oh, no. They skipped over each other, didn't they? Oh, they're both in the A-string slot. Come on. Release the hounds. There we go. Alright. Retuning. Wait. Oh, yeah. Let's turn up the volume pot so you can hear it. The tuner can hear it. Almost there, folks. Come on, you can do it. There we go. That's better. That, Seth. Live on air. Didn't even have to do it on a Wednesday in vertical mode or nothing. He's like, cheeky tonight, aren't you, Coombs? I'm like, I am, actually. We just have 5,000 clearance now. All right, what's the great news about Marcel here? Something, this disputification situation? I have great news. Receive rental board decision on the request that my landlord made to have my lease restricted. The judge said, nope. To his request, my lease stands and I keep living here. Yay! That's so enjoyable. I know, late to the party as always, Charles. Easy. Alright, what are we going to play? Oh, it's something from Quebec. I don't know. Unless it's the G string. No? Oh, you're just... Well, it's me. I can't even blame the intonation if it's only like at the 3rd fret. In the house. Apparently I have all the indigestion now. Great. Didn't bring any acids down here or have any close hand. You're all at the other end of the house. We'd have to take a chalky time out. I don't want to do that. Alright. What can we play? Seth loves it when I lean over and adjust tone, Charles, just saying. Blending in on the tail more chorus. That's not innocence, but it's dissonance. I thought I did, and then I didn't. All right, what to play? Next on the hit parade of today. Don't know anything by that band. Ooh, the Beatles. I haven't played a Beatles song in a while. What do we want to do? Maybe Smashing Pumpkins. Ooh. Dissonance there, Charles. Almost have it. Do have it. Stories I tell you, Charles, you've been playing the song and you think it's coming up, the turnaround. What's the chord? What's the chord? What's the chord? What's the chord? No, Patrick, we announced last Monday no bad album covers tonight. Mentioned it on Sunday's show, no bad album covers. And tonight as well, no bad album covers, not in the title. No, we don't have a tray available to produce such segment. Yes, this Sunday, Amanda will be celebrating her birthday. And then, yes, this Saturday will be the first Water Buffalo meeting of July from 1 p.m. Eastern. Indigestions. Oh, to me. Let's just drink some more soda pop. That'll do it. Oh, that's not really helping. This makes me want to burp more. Vicious cycle. Not really, Patrick. You would think, but no. I want to learn some Iron Maiden, though. We don't have a bender, so we can't bend the harmonics, but it sounded cool. What are we going to play? My show. I can play what I want. I may have played it last week. Gonna play it again this week. Like, what are you gonna play? Well, you'll see. Can I hit the right note? I hit the right the first time. Couldn't hit it ever again. Got hand cramps, we'll end it right there. Does that. Alright. Johnny asks, what's this we're playing? This is an odd... Oh, I forgot to put your strike back. Hang on. There we go. This is a... I've been had RG 421... hair in my mouth. MSRP... No. RG 421 MSP. Which is probably mint, sparkle, purple... No, green. So mint, green, sparkle? I don't know. But it is what it is. Bass Boat Metal Flake. Exactly, Lawrence. All the Metal Flake. It's got a Wizard 3 neck on it. No volute. Hardtail, because I don't know what to do with those wiggle sticks anyways. Lawrence does. I don't, Charles. Hey, what's going on, Mr. LPD? He's got a sale on. Is that sale still on, I assume? Maybe? Possibly? I don't know. Subscribe to the email. There was a code. I'm just saying. Fine maker of my game stages. You're hearing them tonight. Got an Embers and a Dutch on the board at all times. Gots to. Ooh. Ended yesterday. All right. Well, there we go. Good thing, because Brian just showed up, and every time I talk about your pedals, he buys one. So, Brian, you're paying full price tonight, bud. Sorry. He says, I'm aware. I saw the email. Alright. But you should still sign up for the email, because there could be something maybe up around 4th of July, perhaps. I'm just saying. You know, Lawrence is a bit of a patriotic individual, Charles, so it's been known to happen. I know, because I got his logo, American flag in it. That's pretty patriotic. There's no Canadian flag LPD Pedals logo. He's like, that's cultural appropriation. Alright. Steve Brand in the house. Sale does. Well, that's what Lawrence said, Charles. He's like, I was just confirming it, unless he was having a stroke. I'm like, fair enough. Charles has your back. Oh, Jim just gifted a membership for somebody. Wonder who that was for. Well, I'll find out. I just gotta let well, it was Steve Brand got it. I was expecting it, for 14 hours, but no. I can say many hours near loud engines as well, but wasn't a heavy duty mechanic. I was playing with race cars. They're not generally quiet, for a variety of reasons. Yeah, you want see like you got Took and everything now. Like, you even look more Canuck. Like, I don't know. Jesus, don't exhale on the flame. All right, hey, Victor Beebe's here. Good to see you. Fair enough, Lawrence. Fair enough. Still need a snag. 74 at some point. Of course, he's been teasing me with the circuit board photos and such of what I've been waiting on for months. Hey, Lee. Good to see you. I'm going to play some guitar in a minute. Badly, but I'll be playing it. Oh. There we go. I don't know what Lee was doing under the underpass that the cops could hear. I'm thinking flatulence, Charles. No. Imagine that, driving over an overpass. You're like, did I just hear someone drop ass underneath the bridge? Huh? Jim's on the lookout for a nice drive, and Matt won't sell him his. I'm just saying. And for those in the chat that wonders what a nice drive, eh? That's a discontinued signature pedal of mine in collaboration with Lawrence. We did 2 runs and sold out. Not quite immediately, but damn near immediately. Maybe one day. He's a busy man. But I don't know. He might be able to do a one-off. I don't know. Has anyone ever done play that item and Steve shows up, Charles? I'm just saying. It's interesting how that works. Charles is dead inside now after the flatulence comment. Well, thank you very much, Johnny. I appreciate that. Just cause... Excuse me. My trademark dumps... Hey, wait! Bo, don't you have 2 of them? You can help a fellow Michigander out. I figured as much, Steve. What? Oh, no. Oh, I'm under the chair. Hang on. There we go. Better to be under the chair than under the bus. Oh, you know what? Just because we can. Haha, found my pick. Haha. No, that's actually my tremolo. That's the tremolo, the harmonic. Yeah, the stereo harmonic trem, the Hydra. Hydra! Yeah, it was weird. It's just like the second hip song I played. I'm not a big hip fan, but I really always loved playing that song, and I got to do all the lead noodling in between the vocal lines, and that's when I first started playing lead. It was just like. But we have some chorus going too. We do the same thing when my fingers are wrong. Why is that? Oh, is that the feedback? It is down. All right, cool. Keeley, Michael Krause. Keeley's done the back end. With the stereo in, stereo out. But, Alma, that's, hang on. You got the diamond compressor. Pickups down. And then into the Lost Dutchman. Johnny, thanks for stopping in, my friend. Oh, thanks. Michael Krause. He's like, all right, we're gonna put the phaser on here. That's how it starts, Charles, literally. Yeah. And third verse is same as the first. And then he proceeds to sing the first verse as the third verse. Yeah, you want to be in the Gatto band? Don't you know I'm a one-night stand? There we go. Of course, then, if we clean things up, we can do more. Charles started dancing. Not gonna lie. He was up there doing his boogie and his woogieing. He says, I don't have the knees for that, and they know it. Yeah, but you once did, my friend. You once did. Everybody needs a phaser. Just saying. Excuse me. At least gotta go feed the cats. And the way there's trouble there. That sounds like there could be a revolt if he doesn't. Paul's like, better go feed them myself as well. Although I'm pretty sure Paul at this point just points at the bag and says, you have claws, you open it. Alright, requests? That's what I thought. We'll go a little while longer here, folks. Been playing almost the whole time, Charles. He goes, yeah, when are you going to play something good, though? I won't put the pizza back on. And we go, who is it? And then I wrote. Oh, you know what? That's what happens if we do that. Haven't learned it yet, Marcel. Muted it with my foot. In fact, my big toe. That worked. Well, there we are. Whole show all by Malone. All by myself. Oh, right. We're not supposed to sing. Leave the singing to Amanda, right? And now I'm running with scissors. All right. Easy. Don't do that, Matt. So we got a little Bowie to wrap things up. We haven't done Bowie in a while, Charles, and we did a Bowie double bill. 2 for Tuesday on a Monday. There we go. And so I hope everyone enjoyed it. Thank you, Marcel, renewing his channel membership. I think he's also a patron. Fuck, we forgot to thank the patrons. Oh, almost forgot 2 out of 3 weeks. That's no bueno because they really help keep the lights on around here. So I want to say you can become a patron there, and one thing you get is a shout out if I can find the list of patrons. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Oh, archaeological digging. There we go. All right. I want to shout out each and every one of them that is a patron. You can become one there or search in the name. I want to shout out Bent Tom, Guitar Man 45, Jeff K, Symmetry, that's Trev, Jason, Gear Junkie 35, T Ricky, Todd Flowers, Randy Crooks, Blackjack Guitar, John ZD351, Charles 75N, unfucking believable, Josh Tamberg, Riff Fa, Johnny, he was here earlier, Keith H, L&M Guitar Corner, Doug Strong, Paul McNary, and the Cats, JP Page 2, congrats again on retirement, Jim, Fruitcake Tony, last night's guest, Charles Green, that was fun, if you haven't seen it, watch it, Mr. Anderson 59, Lawrence Cash Alaska, Searching for Tone, the voice of Cornhole, Dastardly Dave, Puppy Badass. You gotta say, you can't go, Puppy Badass. You can't. Puppy Badass. Puppy Badass. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to ask Ed on that one. I have a feeling I know which way he's going to lean, but figure I'll ask. Marcel LeBlanc. See, told you. And Steve Michelli is the newest patron on the list. So thank you one and all for your continued and I appreciate all the support. You'll have an exclusive video coming out tomorrow. I also have an extra exclusive coming out that's very scary and not good, but you'll see. Puppy Badass is on Paw Patrol After Dark. Sure, all right, I like that. Hello, Thomas. Thomas Duffy, new name in the chat. Welcome. Good to see you. Or Ben has bad memory. Could be either way. I don't know. But we are there towards the end of the show. And a last minute question. There's Rock Daddy. Oh, there's Thomas. Earlier there. See, I was busy. Well, I had the other. Yeah, because the things were up there. You're welcome. I'm still not totally bonding with it. I thought I was as much. Although marked improvement tonight. Although we had to give her a setup there live on air, but it's getting there. I don't know. Great energy. Yeah. I ate before the show instead of after and smoked weed. Oh, and Mexican soda pop. That'll get you right in the goes. Right in the goes? Sure. Well, it's because I saw it in the chat and I'm like, Symmetry? It's actually not. It's kind of take on his name. Jack Collins made it in right at the end. From Ireland. Nice. Always wanted to visit there. It's on my list, but since I'm a hermit now and I don't really travel, that probably is going to take a long time to get there. We'll see. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm glad to do that with Charlie. Jerry Reed's okay. If you're singing the Snowman, that's okay. By the way, Charles and I both, when we decorate for Christmas, we just put up a photo of Jerry Reed and said, Snowman on the mantle. Bam! Done! So, yeah. So, I gotta learn some Jerry Reed. Well, easily said. That's like, I gotta learn some Chet Atkins. Like, yeah, okay. Easy. Glenn Campbell. Easy. Pete went live this morning, Earl. So he won't be live again until possibly, he said Sunday, because Sunday's a travel day, I believe. So he should be live this coming Sunday. Yeah, he's live at 10:30 in the morning my time. Amos Modus, all I know is the intro where you push the string down on the pickup to go tick, 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 tick. Oh, his music therapy Laz, or as Charles calls it, guitar therapy Laz in the chat, just saying. Yeah, Charles was like, I was expecting that one. Yeah, so on that note, I think I'm going to wrap things up, finish this off, find the cat. I don't know where she is. No, wait, I got post-show hang. Top tier patrons and members have the post-show hang. Right, I got that going on. Said that and Charles disappeared. That's about right. That's my life. That's my life right there. So, videos coming at this. I don't know. I haven't uploaded them yet, so I don't know what order what. All right. So, do you want the really cheap Yamaha for number 1 in the chat? If you want a really cheap Yamaha. Number 2, if you want a not so cheap Yamaha. No, wait. That's not it. There's only one Yamaha. Cheap Yamaha. Affordable Taylor is number 2. Fender Paramount is number 3. 4 is a Martin HD 28 V18. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, like, yeah. Now I gotta remember what the orders were. That was a Taylor, I think, was number 2. Yes. Martin, Zach, holy crap, this thing. Oh. Even had a V-neck like a Martin should. All the ka-ching. Oh yeah, I suppose I did take a photo of the hang tag. That's how I know what guitars I've demoed. Otherwise I gotta watch my own videos, and fuck, I don't even want to watch them. Oh yeah, it just comes in at a... I don't even know if I read off what the actual... Yeah, I did. No, I didn't either. I just realized I don't think I read off the stats. I don't think I did that. No, I didn't. Oops. Well, it's going to be a more basic demo than my normal basic demos. Can't they say basic in them? Oops. Well, better luck next time. Right? Why do people sub to me then? I don't know. That's Canadian, Eddie. I don't know. Remember Milestone from Matt McCollum. That's all the M's right. Remember Milestone, Matt McCollum music. Go M's. Mana. Do 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 do. Mana. Do 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 do. Mana. Do 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 do. Earl asks, the AC working now? Nope. I've been a little busy lately, and I was feeling a little under the weather, so I did not do it on a couple of days. Matt just gifted, what? And yes, happy moving day here. That's what I need to find out about. Moving day. Marcel, explain to me what the fuck moving day is on Saturday. Don't have to type it in the chat, but moving, like everybody in Quebec moves just one day of the year, apparently. I guess if you buy a house, the next day you're fucked for 11 months and 29 days. Well, that sucks. But anywho's, there's blatant abuse. Remember Milestone? Alright, so, who? My sister was gifted a membership. Arky was gifted a membership. Devil's Horn Alien Head, Rob Blackmore Official was gifted a membership. Nella Yima was gifted a membership. And Dimebag Coins, fellow Canuck, was gifted a membership. Awesome. Cool. Well, there we are. Now I'm just rambling. It's kind of like one of the member videos, Charles. They get, we get exclusive content, and it's just me walking around in my yard talking to myself. Saying, I don't know what's going on next month or anything, so there we go. There we are. So on that note, we should. How many times do I say on that note? On that note, grab a drink for my closing arguments. I will see channel members and patrons this Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, for the first Water Buffalo meeting of July. Charles says he can't make it, but we'll see. Miracles happen. Miracles can happen. No, he didn't go to the Waffle House. Charles usually goes to Cracker Barrel. Just saying. Saturday's your birthday. I know. I figured you weren't going to be at the Buffalo meeting for your birthday. Or you might. I don't know. Well, it might take away from, your birthday show the next day. I don't know. Tune in to find out. So there we are. Oh, I gotta lean forward and cue stuff. All right, I don't have Trev down the show for me either. Jeez Louise. It's okay. Man has to work, folks. So enjoy. What do we got? Canada Day tomorrow. Oof, almost. Happy birthday, Canada. And apparently later in the week, Happy Treason Day to my American friends. Looking at it from a British point of view. You call it Independence Day. Commonwealth sees it as Treason Day. That's how history works. But anywho's, enjoy Treason Day with your fireworks and your hot dogs. Because I don't have a thing. Hot dogs. Have a good one, everyone. So, hold those doors open. Swirlies are... Thank you. I appreciate that. Fuck you, Coombs. I know. You're 0 for 3 invading us, Charles. I'm just saying. Don't make it a 4th attempt. That's all I ask. You guys seem a little more robust these days than back in the day. So don't, please. Oh. Sorry. Sorry? Does that work? Yeah. So, yeah. Everyone have a great week. Hold those doors open. Let Charles in ahead in traffic. It might improve his mood. Please. Siskles. I'll see the top tier patrons and members after the shoe here. And just remember, karma is real. Believe me, I spent 2 weeks in a trailer with her. Yeah. Let's not talk about that. So, yes. Be good to each other. And I never did do the poll. I don't know. We'll see what... Surprise! What video comes out Wednesday? Don't litter.